Is Stephen Curry a top 10 player of all time? I've seen this question been asked a few times, and I've been a huge fan of Steph Curry for almost 10 years now. He's the reason why I really started watching basketball, so I might have a bit of a biased opinion. Actually, not really, because I believe he's not a top 10 player of all time yet, and here's why. Near the end of the video, I will be showing you my top 10 players of all time and show you where I have Curry at. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, a top 5 ball handler of all time, a great playmaker, an amazing off-ball player on offense, a great screener, has great basketball IQ, a very underrated finisher at the rim, an average rebounder for his size, and an under-average defensive player, although he has led the league in steals in 2016. Steph is outstanding in multiple categories, not just shooting. That in itself shows how great he is. I have seen the Steph is better than Magic argument many times now, and Steph may surpass him by the end of his career, but Magic is ahead of him for now, at least in my opinion. Here are Steph and Magic's stats and arguably both of their best seasons. Shout out to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on Instagram, he made this visual. As you can see, the only big differences in arguably their best season is points per game, assists per game, and 3-point percentage. It's pretty hard to compare Curry and Magic because of their differences in their play style, but Magic was a bit more of a complete player. I'm only comparing Steph to Magic because it's very difficult to compare Steph to anyone else in the top 10, as none of them are point guards and play similar to his play style. Anyways, let's compare Steph to everybody else I consider to be in the top 11 players of all time. So far in Steph's career, he's averaged 24.2 points, 6.5 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and 1.7 steals per game on 47.7, 43.3, and 90.7 splits. Those percentages are absolutely incredible. Now let's look at everybody else I consider to be in the top 11. Out of everybody I have listed here that I consider in the top 11, Steph has the highest 3-point percentage, highest free throw percentage, second highest assists per game, and tied in second for steals per game. Looking at this, you can definitely argue Steph into the top 11 of all time with the numbers he has, but if he gets another ring and MVP, there's no doubt that he's in the top 10 of all time, especially if he wins the finals MVP to go along with the ring, even though he hasn't won one yet, even though I believe that he should have won it in 2015 and 2018. In my opinion, the 7th to the 11th best players of all time are very close and can be placed in a lot of different understandable orders, so Steph could end up being a top 7 player of all time. Will it happen? I'd say most likely not, but definitely possible. Very high chance he will be in the top 10 within the next few years though. Everyone has a different opinion though, and some may think he's top 5 at the end of his career, and some may think he's barely top 20. Now let me share my top 12 players of all time, starting with number 1, which is MJ of course. Then I have Kareem at number 2, slightly ahead of LeBron at 3. I think LeBron will be at number 2 at the end of his career. Then I have Wilt at number 4. Larry Bird and Magic are very close to me, but I have Larry at 5 and Magic at 6. Then I have Kobe at 7, Hakeem at 8, Tim Duncan at 9, Bill Russell at 10, Shaq at 11, and Curry at 12. I'm sure no one will agree with my list as we all have very different opinions, but Curry is very close to Shaq in my opinion. Curry can definitely jump up to number 7 by the end of his career depending on how it goes. But yeah, that's my top 12 players of all time as of right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have Curry in the top 10 in the comments below. I have many more NBA videos out every week, so subscribe so you don't miss them. And remember,